Where do I begin this time? Oh, maybe the worst week of my life. After many years of successfully getting out of jury duty, I finally ran out of excuses they would buy. I mean, I've been able to use my grandmother in Alaska just died, and it'll take me 2 weeks by dog sled just to get to her cabin and bury her. They bought that one. And oh yeah, they sort of were suspicious when I said I couldn't make it due to a bad case of leprosy. Good thing I had a buddy who's a podiatrist, and he wrote me a letter. All they cared about was that the signature said MD, and I was good to not go. Anyway, I've been really lucky over the years until this last week when they snagged me. I was caught off guard when they told me I had run out of chances to avoid serving. So I sucked it up and showed up sort of on time for my very first jury duty at the county city building. Boy, are there a lot of grumpy people at that place.
All right, let's get going. The following are those who have been excused from serving on the next case. Mr. Lexington, defense counsel has chosen to pass on you. You're free to go.
What? I don't get to go to a hotel? I've never even been to the Sheraton. Although I hear they have good room service. All day and all night. Can I appeal? I want an attorney.
You can't appeal being rejected for jury duty, Mr. Lexington. It's the discretion of the court who serves and who doesn't serve.
Why? Is it because I'm a white man? I'm sick and tired of getting judged by the color of my skin.
Please exit the building before I summon law enforcement. Mrs. Anderson, you're free to go. Mr. Jensen, your services will also not be needed. Mrs. Garrett, you can go home, but we'd like to thank you for the chocolate chip cookies. The judge particularly enjoyed them.
Shouldn't there be some kind of parting gift, a souvenir of sort? How about a t-shirt that says, I served on jury duty?
Can I get jail staff down here?
Fine. But if you guys ask me to come down here again, I'm probably not going to show up.
Excuse me, am I excused too? My name is Steve Lewis.
No, you've been selected to serve on the next case, which is just about ready to go to trial. Just wait here and we'll take you down to the courtroom.
Is it okay to use your cell phone? I've never been sequestered before. I've never been on a jury before.
Well, you and the other 11 are not being sequestered. This is Pierce County District Court, and we can't afford to put anybody up in a hotel. And if you're hungry, you have to go to the second floor to the vending machines. I'm out of here.
So, hey, man, you think it's okay if I play with my Game Boy?
Guess so.
The next case, Your Honor, is cause number 07-493509, one count of malicious mischief involving the defendant, John McMillan.
Is Mr. McMillan present in the courtroom?
Yes, Your Honor.
What are the charges against Mr. McMillan?
It is alleged that Mr. McMillan, current Pierce County coroner, did destroy over 175 election signs of his opponent, Jack Nathan, on or about August 2007. It is estimated that total damage is approximately $300.
The court is ready to proceed. Are there any motions to be heard before we begin?
Yes, Your Honor. We would like to submit a motion to dismiss this case. My client denies all charges in their entirety.
Motion denied.
Well, it was worth a shot. Your Honor, I'd like to have my client take the stand in order to give his version of the events.
Any objections?
No, Your Honor. Could I state for the record the county plans to request a weapons enhancement in this case? Mr. McMillan was seen with a very large tool in his hand when he was destroying Mr. Nathan's property.
Hey, can I go to the bathroom? This is like my second big gulp I've had in the last hour.
If he gets to go to the bathroom, can I go check on my car? I parked in a 2-hour zone. It's been almost 3 hours now, and I'm not paying for any more parking tickets.
Hey, buddy, I saw a few empty parking spaces up there by McDonald's.
Thanks.
Please be aware we're under formal proceedings now.
Does that mean I have to hold it?
That's correct.
I would like to call Mr. McMillan to the stand.
You know, Your Honor, I want to start by congratulating you on how well your courtroom is run. I can only imagine that the folks up at the Superior Court level, very jealous of your leadership.
You can dispense with the niceties, Mr. McMillan. This case is going to be decided by a jury of your peers, not by me.
And by the way, the makeup of this jury of my peers is also outstanding. Obviously, a cross-section of the best and brightest from Pierce County, Washington.
Is he a kiss ass or what?
Okay, I'm just saying, not because I'm a taxidermist. But this courtroom would look a lot cooler with maybe some mountain goats, a few elk heads. No, yeah, maybe a cougar. What do you think?
Can we convict this son of a bitch and get the hell out of here?
The court would like your version of what happened. Did you, in fact, confiscate and destroy the property of Mr. Nathan?
Absolutely not. May I inform the court of my innocence now?
Yes, please go ahead.
And I think the court should remember that my entire political career has been built on truth and honesty. And I really feel...
I can't hold it anymore. I gotta pee.
Court will be at recess. We'll reconvene in 15 minutes.
Yeah, and I would like to just interject really quickly here that it has always been my high honor, my extreme privilege to serve this entire county as coroner. And I really...
Last warning, Mr. McMillan. Cut the crap.
This is really boring. Nothing like it seems on TV.
Yeah, I could have told you that. I'm sort of a veteran of the court system, I mean, you'd think they'd ask me to serve on a jury, being as how much experience I have.
I don't think they let people serve on juries if they can't vote.
Yeah, someday I'm going to get that basic right back. Probably after I pay off all my court fines and stuff like that. Anyway, what you need to be doing is figuring out if there's anybody on your crew that is so stubborn they could keep you in there for a while. And then maybe intimidate them or something.
I think they made me a foreman. Is that a good thing?
Oh, dude, totally. You can get in people's faces if they're giving a hard time making up their mind, So what case you working on?
I'm not supposed to say anything about it to anyone.
So?
They caught the county coroner trashing the campaign signs of his opponent.
This is Pierce County, man. It's tradition. I say let them walk.
I gotta go. They want me back in the court. I'll talk to you later, okay?
Yeah, see ya.
Are all of the jurors clear on the instructions? Court will be at recess until the jury reaches its verdict.
So is everyone with me on this one? Guilty as charged?
Fine.
Check.
Right on.
Are we done here?
We, the jury, do find Mr. McMillan guilty as charged. Your Honor, do we have the authority to demand prison time?
No, but thanks for your input, Mr. Foreman.
Your Honor, could I get a do-over on this? These people are not my peers. You look at them. I live in the North End, for God's sake.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Mr. McMillan, I sentence you to 3 days in the Pierce County Jail, full restitution, $370 in court costs, and 100 hours of community service.
Hey, would shaking hands at the mall count for that?
So now that I've had a chance to see our criminal justice system up close and personal, I must say it wasn't a pretty sight. Sort of like seeing how sausage is made. Turns out the county coroner is appealing our verdict, and the new trial is scheduled for 2009. I've already done my civic duty, so I could care less. Until then, this dude gets to stay in office. I read in the paper yesterday he's thinking of running for state insurance commissioner. Hope the guy running against him has some backup signs ready. Anyway, gotta go. I'm meeting Mike at Parkland Putters. We're playing a buck a hole, and I'm about to make a killing. Later.